whether it's a good decision to get the F out of there, or yeah, and what? But you don't have to project it like that. But you understand what point I'm getting at. You stand there like, okay, go on, try me. The difference in those two. Well, no, I'm going on, yeah. That's the difference in that operating, like how you operate. But because you're like, okay, I need to get out of here, you run the programs, you run the, your body does what it needs to do. Move the muscles, tell it, your brain's like, oh, do this, do that, to keep it simple. So you do naturally, instinctively, what you need to do to achieve that, whether it's to get out of there, defend yourself, this, that, or the other. Like in a fight or flight situation. And that goes for the same for all decisions. So if you're in a fight or flight, reactive, chaotic state of mind, then your decisions are going to be quick, boom, now. Yeah. You're not going to sit there like you're playing a game of chess or something, or you're just like looking out at a beautiful view over the sea or the woods, or just a nice scenic view anywhere. Whatever's a nice scenery for you, you just sat there like, okay, right. You got time to think. You've always got time to think. If anyone, because this is a tactic, if anyone ever rushes you to make a decision, they are trying to make you make a decision that is bad for you and good for them. Because they're trying to rush your decision, because most people don't, can't go back on themselves, or if the decision's done, the contract's signed, the handshake's made, or the deal is done, that's it then, isn't it? You can't really go back. The only thing you can do is just be like, yeah, I should have thought. I shouldn't have rushed my decision. I should have gone over the details. But you've learned that, and next time, you cannot be fooled again. You can be, but you're aware of it. And because you're aware of it, you're making conscious effort. And because you're making conscious effort, practice makes progress. And little by little, you will get there. You will get to a point where it's called mastery. You master a skill. And there's still levels above mastery, but you go from the apprentice to the journeyman to the master. Once you master a skill, you've got a choice to either ascend it, or to, and by ascend it, that means like take it further, or to pick up a new skill. Be an apprentice somewhere else. That's what I recommend, is be a master at the things that you want to be a master at. Master the skills, master the fun, master the joy. Master the attributes and the senses. You choose what you want to master. Because one thing I've learned, it's not about finding all the puzzle pieces or completing the puzzle piece. It's about having fun while making the puzzle. That's what my conclusion has come to. I'm tired of running into the endless void for things that will never make me whole. The only thing that can make me whole is me. And that obviously goes into the same brackets as you. You are the only one that can make yourself whole. Because if you can't love yourself, trust yourself, praise yourself, be grateful for yourself, appreciate yourself, look after yourself, give yourself all the things that you need. If you can't treat you like any of these things, or trust yourself, or if you can't set the foundation, you are the foundation, right? So if you cannot build these little skills and expressions on yourself, then it's basically fake, to be truthful. It's fake outwards, because you don't know, you're faking it because you don't actually know what it really feels like. And that's not to like be like, oh, you're a faker. I'm just saying, like, this is what the mask thing is, and that's what I'm tired of doing, is having this mask of being like, oh, trying to tiptoe my way. I'm just being me. Because there'll always be somebody with more, and there'll always be somebody with less, in all realms of everything. And that's just comparing ourselves to others, which is a comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison's very useful in its sense, but if you're comparing for joy, for gratitude, for where you stand in life, not good, because your path is different to everyone else's, and because of that you are in a different position, and that is all for good reason. No matter what happens, suffering is simply a chance to evolve from that. To be like, if someone betrays you, you've got a chance to look at it and see, okay, so that's what they did. Alright, now when people do that, that's not going to work on me anymore. Sweet. Thank you for that, because that was a real small lesson. That didn't hurt that much. That didn't cost that much. That didn't, could always be worse. And then you look at, well, they show their true colours, intentions and wants, because that's another thing. Seeing most people are around because of what you can offer, or what you can provide, or your potential. That is what most people are around for in a competitive environment, because they are wanting to be the best in the world and not be the best them, which is what it's about. Because how can you compare yourself to anyone else? You already know, deep down, no one's like you. No one. Everyone's got similarities, and some more similar than others, but no one is you. No one. That is a fact. The masks make it seem different, but it's not. Everyone we know, if we've spent enough time with them, provided a nice, comfortable enough environment and space to just be them without being judged, condemned, attacked, used against, blah blah blah. When you see people's true character, personality, essence, you see people who are, when they're truly themselves and they just let it out, that's joy in itself. Let alone you're all sharing that together, or you're sharing that with yourself. It's beautiful. I think on that note, I'll leave that there. Enjoy.